So I have not made a video in a while, and the reason why is I've been pretty busy with moving and buying a house and everything all set up. And a suggestion was made by a friend of mine to make a video and do a bench tour. So we're going to do a bench tour real fast. Kind of could be a long video, but it'll kind of show you what I've been up to. This is the workbench, of course, tools, stuff lying around. But thought we'd come down here, and this is what I've been working on pretty much the last, I don't know, month or so. And I've been trying to kind of get everything all worked out and position things where I want them to make the room look nice. Kind of make my little escape man cave lying around here. So we'll do a quick tour here. Starting over here is my library. I have my Remington auto-loading rifle sign up here. I got my tunes that play here. Got my library here with all kinds of books for reloading and data. I have my Remington auto-loading rifle up there to go with the sign. And I got my Remington 770, which everybody craps on these guns, but you know what? It's actually pretty accurate. I can get 2-inch groups with it at 200 yards, so I'm not complaining. Then we go down here, and this is where I'm going to be putting my rifle reloading stuff all spread out over here. So I got my rock chucker press, my RCBS reloading powders dispenser. I have my dies here for 35 Remington, 30-06, 223, and 30 cal carbine. More Remington stuff in case I forget what shells look like. Lee die is also for 30 carbine, so I got a lot of 30 carbine dies. I haven't reloaded it. I got the all important primers here that nobody can seem to get a hold of. Large and small primer pocket swaggers. I got the brass, sizer, dies, lube. Here's piles of different brass. 30-06 and 223 and 308. And let's see, my brother gave me some 35 Remington that I haven't been able to reload yet. I got like 300 cases of 30 cal carbine that I can reload. Pile of pistol boxes. More Remington UMC signs. Over here is the pistol reloading bay. I got Lee Pro 1000 for 9mm. I have a Pro 1000 for 357 Magnum and 38 Special. And a Pro 1000 for 45 ACP. Collection of brass ready to go. Dies for them all. Bullet heads. 357 Magnum bullets, tons of powder, no primer. Got my calipers there. Got my collection of 22s. I got a Remington 597 on top, and then 2 Ruger 1022s, a tactical one and a real classic one made in the 1970s there. Got my mech reloading. Got my Lester's America's Cheapest Ammunition. Got my powder. I like to use Universal for my shotgun and pistol loads. And then I also have Remington 296 for my 410. Wads, hulls. I have my 12 gauge press, my 20 gauge press, 28 gauge press, and 410 press, powder scale. Okay, and that's all for reloading. Over down here is the ammo storage. What I have right now, not very much, but it's growing in size. And then up here, I have the Russian and foreign military weapons collection. We have a Russian SKS 1956 tool arsenal, and then we have our Z-Pap M70 with a bulge trunnion there, and of course we have our Uzi there with a red dot on top. Then we have our skeet shooting collection here. This is a 12 gauge 1100. I have a 20 gauge CZ 720, which I really like. Highly recommend that shotgun for you that are budget minded. And then I have a 28 gauge 1100 and a 410 1100 Remington shotgun sign. Up here is the lever action collection. We have the on top Marlin 94 and 30-30. And then we have the Savage 99 and 300 Savage. Marlin 336 and 35 Remington. And then I have a Henry Big Boy case color hardened rifle in 357. And then the Henry Golden Boy in 22. And then here is the World War II collection. This is the M1 Garand 1942 on top, and then I have a 1943 Inland carbine and an M1A1 on the bottom. Surrounded by some art that a friend of mine painted here. These are really nice, you know, beautiful paintings done by a friend of mine from World War II. And then running around the base, we have the knife bayonet collection running around the base. And that's pretty much the, you know, the sanctuary, I think we'll start calling it. There's one more feature, and that is in here. It's dark, but turn this on, and we have the side-by-side. So we have a 12 gauge CZ hammer gun, Hammer Classic on top. Then the Yildiz shotguns, which are very popular, 12 gauge, 20 gauge, a CZ 28 gauge side-by-side. And a Yildiz 410 on the bottom. And we have some other guns over here, you know, not really any big deal. We got the PC carbine, bunch of 9mm, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff there. And then, you know, a couple other project guns down here that I'm working on. And then our cleaning station in here is where we have the lubes, patches, bullets, brass polish, magazines, Clorox, because we all use Clorox for cleaning. And then for when there's downtime, we have the dartboard here. So that's the new sanctuary. It's an upgrade from the Readout, and I appreciate you all coming along for the tour.